Okay, we're working. Hey everybody, this is Street Monk saying hello to everybody. It's a wonderful, cool morning. It's a June gloom in February. Pretty gloomy out here and cool. But anyway, today I want to talk about charity. I've mentioned it about it one time before, and this is just another in addition to that. What sparked his interest was that I came across another guy as myself who's dragging his stuff left and right everywhere, and he came over to where I was and said, "Hey, here's a couple of dollars." It's like I told him, "You're in the same place I'm at. Why, you don't need to give it to me. You probably need it yourself." He said, "No, I'm fine. I got money coming from outside." So he gave me a few dollars, $5. And this was very generous from him. Mostly we come across each other on the streets and say hello. Very nice man. And he drags his stuff left and right, as I do every day. And he had the time and he had the money to give me a little bit of something. That's where you know that God is in people's hearts. You can see the goodness in them. They struggle, but yet they're able to give you a little bit of their, any money they may run into. Really, really cool to watch this out here in the street. I reluctantly took it, but it's a blessing to me, and in return he receives blessings from God. I think it's a win-win situation. Other times that I've been blessed as well, that are very memorable, is when mothers and fathers come up with a child and give the child a few dollars, and the child gives me the money. What a wonderful experience, not only for me, but for the child. We take the money and I just give them thanks, and they just stand there kind of looking for more affirmation. It's really cute, but they're just it's wonderful receiving from a child like that. It's full of a lot of love, curiosity, and another time was another 15-year-old kid probably coming or going to school. He gave me a few dollars, and which could have been used for chips, snacks like that, and instead he decided to come over to give me this money, and I think it was like another $5 or something like that. Really, and he came up, not unsure of himself and unsure of the situation, but I thanked him, and he walked away. Another incident was a young adult, maybe in his early 20s, during one of the celebrations we have here. He walked over, gave me a large amount of money, and I reluctantly took that, but he said he was fine, and this was money he had extra. Then another guy in an old beat-up car was circling me and trying to talk to me, and I ignored him. Being that a lot of times, so you have a lot of drug addicts try to talk to you and stuff like that, and I kind of avoid that whole scene, so I kind of ignored him. Finally came up and gave me a good amount of money, and it was just like, wow. And a beat-up car too, a Latino gentleman. What sticks out in my mind was another time where I found myself close to a teller machine, and bank teller machine, and a guy with a Mercedes drove up, and he had like 4 or 5 guys in business suits, really new Mercedes and everything. I'm not sure why I was close by. I was close by, and as those guys got their money and they passed by, none of them decided even to look where I was. None of those 3, 4 that were in that car. But yet, soon after that, an old car comes to that same drive-through teller, and he hands me a few dollars. What does that tell me? That the rich don't give? I don't know. Perhaps they do. Maybe in a large way, out there somewhere. But I'm kind of so happy to see that people, the normal everyday people, are struggling, are able to give, and give out of not the surplus, but give just the money that they might have come across, just a little bit of extra money.